Hi everyone, how are you doing? Well, you get a bonus video today because my son said to me today, no, just now actually, at what time? Almost 9 p.m. Eastern time. He's like, Mom, did you put up the Canada Day video? I'm like, what? Let me tell you, my allergies have been so bad and I'm still trying to recover from that awful heat wave we have, which another one's coming in a day or two. You can hear me. I sound all nasally. Oh, I hate allergies. I totally forgot, and I put up a very interesting video today that will go on to be a part 2, and I totally forgot to do a Canada Day. Now you may ask, what's the big deal? Well, the big deal is because my birth mom was from Canada, and I spent my first 5 years pretty much in Canada to be with her. And she bought me a dog named Cindy Sue. I'll never forget that. But anyhow, I always try to honor Canada Day because to me it's near and dear to my heart. Almost all of my family was there. Now they're all passed away. I have nobody left. But we used to go to Canada Day every year when I was little. Later on when I wasn't living there, and then when I got married and I had kids and we went to Canada's Wonderland and the X, they called it the X, it's exhibition. I don't even know if they have it there anymore. I have not been to Canada, a long time, since they made where you have to have a special driver's license. So it's been a long time. Sadly, like I say, there's no one left to visit. But I always try to remember to honor it. So, why is July 1st Canada Day anyhow? It marks Canada Day. I'm sorry, I hope you can understand me. I'm so nasally from these allergies. It celebrates 157 years since the passing of the Confederation Act and the country's formal creation. Every year this day is filled with celebrations throughout Canada, including parades, fireworks, concerts, picnics, and what does it sound like? Our July 4th. So whenever we went there, I think my mouth is dry too. Let me oh, my mouth is so dry. So it's like our 4th of July, right? Independence Day and all that. So whenever we went for Canada Day, after I was 5 and when I was married, every time we went, we made sure we were back here by the 4th so we could celebrate the 4th of July. So, I wanted to tell you some interesting facts about Canada that I myself did not even know, and maybe some Canadians don't even know, because some people just aren't in the know, right? So I'm going to, what's the word? Enlighten you. So this fact I didn't know. It says, did you know, for more than 100 years, Canada Day used to be called Dominion Day. I do know that. My cousin was a lot into like history and stuff like that, so a lot that I learned from him. Also, they used to have a store called Dominion, a grocery store. I don't know if they have it. I know I had some people, I haven't looked in a while, that are from Canada that are follow me and or my subscribers. So, do you still have a store called Dominion? And did you know it used to be called Dominion Day? Then, another fun fact, 23% of Canada's population is foreign-born. Okay, no political stuff about this, alright? It's just a fun fact. Canada is so big it occupies 6 time zones. What do we have? I think we have 4. So it occupies Pacific Standard Time, Mountain Standard Time, Central Standard Time, Eastern Standard Time, Atlantic Standard Time, and Newfoundland Standard Time. I'm sorry. I hope you could hear me talk. My lips are so dry. Good Lord. Okay, let's see what else I got here. Where to go to? What the heck's going on here? Hold on. I was doing some cleaning. Now I'm starting to itch. I don't know what I touched or got into, but now I'm itching. On the top of my hand. Canada has the largest moose population in the world, We used to have a restaurant here where they served, what's it called? If you get the end cut, it's the best cut if you want it more done. Oh, what's it called? Oh, yeah. Oh, prime rib, yep. When we used to go years ago, when my other son, not the son you see, other son had brain cancer, he went there quite a lot. He really liked it. And my other son, who's like his twin, they look alike in their baby pictures. If they're not marked, I have no idea who's who. But anyhow, that other son always got a bad piece. He liked, like me, to get the end piece. And his was always so bloody. He always said, I hate this place. But, you know, my other son who had brain cancer, he wanted to go there, and a lot of people had given us gift cards and stuff, you know. We took him places. They did a fundraiser or two for him so he could enjoy life, because we didn't know if he would make it through his battle, but he did, thank God. Okay, sorry, back to Canada. How did I get there from here? I don't know. Oh yeah, Canada's national sport is called, now if you've been watching me and paying attention, you know this word I say. I kind of say it different. I tease my son about it when he says it. Well, their national sport is hockey. Hockey, as my cousin would say. And lacrosse. Did you know that? I didn't know about lacrosse. I'm sorry, I'm looking what I wrote down. Oh, some surprising Canadians who are famous. Alexander Graham Bell. I did not know that. Joni Mitchell. Over half of the world's lakes are in Canada. Isn't that interesting? Might not be to you, but I like stuff to do with history and this kind of stuff. It's my jam. Canada's national parks are larger than many countries. Can you imagine that? There are some small countries. This I thought very fascinating. 90% of Canadians live within 100 miles of the U.S.-Canada border. So it's quite a long border for them to, you know, be that close. I should look at a map of that. I haven't looked at it in years. I'm sorry, I'm reading my writing. Canada is the second most educated country in the world. Did I write down who's the first one? I highly doubt it's America, especially after what's been going on here. Oh, it says Canada is surpassed only by South Korea. Wow. I didn't know that fact either. Canada produces most of the world's maple syrup, and oh, is their maple syrup good? My uncle's sister, we used to go there and visit them, and they were on this health kick, so they were making all kinds of healthy, like pancakes and veggie burgers before veggie burgers were a thing, and they had the most delicious maple syrup. Oh my gosh, out of this world. Oh, and this I did not know, and it surprised me. It says Canada has the longest street in the world. Not that part, but what surprised me was, hold on, I got this air on. I thought it would help, and I'm going to keep it on. It helps a little my allergies. I have just a portable air conditioning unit, but oh my God, the allergies are bad. Okay, but the name of the street, I cannot believe. It is Yonge Street. It's located in Toronto, Canada, and boasts the title of the longest street in the world. It was named after Sir George Young. I'm sorry, my lips are totally stuck together. I'm so dehydrated. But, why Yonge Street? Let's see what it says. Hold on, I'm reading what I wrote. But Yonge Street, that's where my cousin, may he rest in peace, he would take me out there. And, if you've been around, well, you know, he was the only one who was allowed to call me Sandra. He's Sandra. Everyone else called me Sandy. But he would take me to Yonge Street, and once we were there out on the town, and I must tell you, on Yonge Street they have some bad places like gentlemen's clubs and, things like that. Oh, yeah, that, oh. He saw what a sheltered life I lived with my mom's sister, who I call my mom, called, may she rest in peace, with her husband, my uncle, may he rest in peace, and my cousin's parents, and my whole family. So they're all there partying it up, and I'm here, no more Yonge Street. But anyhow, he used to take me to Yonge Street. They also had, I think Eaton Place was a big, tall building, store, mall, I don't remember. But it was Eaton, whatever I just said, Eaton Place. Not eating. Well, you could eat there too, but it's a store, like a department store. But yeah, he would take me to Yonge Street, and we'd walk and look and see all kinds of weirdos and all kinds of stuff. And once we were there, I do not remember what the year was or what, but we were walking the street. That sounds bad. We were walking on the street, and all of a sudden there was like a megaphone, and I think they had the mounted police, and they said, everyone take cover. They had a sniper. Can you believe it? So I literally, I don't know how I didn't have a heart attack. I think I was like 12 or 13, and my cousin grabbed me and pushed us into an alley. I was so scared, and all I thought is, oh my God, my mom is going to kill me if the sniper didn't. I was so scared. And back then, I don't know if there were no cell phones or we just didn't have, there's no way to call them. And they used to love to listen, my Uncle Gunter loved to listen to the news on the radio, and I'm thinking, oh Lord, I hope he's sleeping, because he would be watching or listening to the news, and they would hear it, because, well, maybe, I don't think he said he took me to Yonge Street, but he took me downtown, so I'm sure they were all worrying about us. So anyhow, yes, we got into a lot of trouble, or must I say, he got me into a lot of trouble, but it was fun. He just wanted me to have fun. And then when he came here to visit, we got into a lot of shenanigans. We were like brother and sister. We had a lot of fun. And I truly, truly miss him. He died way too early. He was a bit older than me, but still he died way too early. He was the greatest person I ever knew, along with my ex-father-in-law from my first marriage. Those are two wonderful people. He was a teacher. He helped all the students, and anybody who was a student was very lucky. I'm not just saying it because he's my cousin. He truly was, and just, my gosh, all around wonderful, Catholic. Oh my gosh, he was just so kind, giving. I can't say enough about him. I felt like I had a brother. And we used to try to get together as much as we could. I went more to Canada than he came here. I think his mother and father and him maybe only came a few times. I don't know why. I don't know. I guess she didn't like to leave her country, because then they had to get special insurance in case something happened, their health or whatever. I don't know, but we went there a lot, after when I wasn't living there, and so I miss Canada. But I remember my aunt always had this pantry in her basement. It was a huge closet, and I always liked, they had all different kinds of soups, and she'd always say, go to my little grocery store, she called it, and pick out some stuff. And I would always take some soups and Coca-Cola. They had in these little cans, and vinegar potato chips before we had them here, and something else that they had coffee crisp candy bars. I don't know, I could eat them then. I don't drink coffee, but I couldn't even eat one of those now. It would bother my heart. And things like what were they called? They're like M&Ms, but they're not, and they're much better. I can't think. Smarties, I think, but they're not like the Smarties we have. I may be wrong about the name because I haven't been there in so long. But yeah, any kind of like candy we didn't have, or things that we didn't have. So I really miss those days so very much. And since I don't have an enhanced license nor a passport, I won't even be able to, go to the cemetery or anything to visit my family. But hopefully, maybe one day I will. Then another fact is the coldest ever temperature recorded in Canada was negative 63 Celsius, which they say, I didn't do the math, but they say that would equal negative 81.4 Fahrenheit. Negative. Can you imagine that? Wonder which part of Canada that's in. They supposedly have a $1 million coin named the Big Maple Leaf. Now, I don't know if they still have them now, but years ago when we went there, they used to have $1 and I think a $2 coin, and they called them loonies. Loony, like, lunatic, I don't know. Kind of because it's a pain in the butt to carry coins rather than paper money. And they have colored, well, I don't know if they still do, they had colored money, which I always thought was very fascinating and thought we had the most boring money. I think other places, other countries have colored money too. Sorry, I should have wrote slower. I really have beautiful handwriting, but when I write fast, I can't read my own handwriting. Let's see, some of their inventions. Did I write anything down? The alkaline battery, the garbage bag, insulin, ambrosia apple. Oh, that's interesting. The California roll. Wow. And Hawaiian pizza. Interesting. It says Canada and Denmark had been at war from 1973 to 2022. I don't know if that's right. Oh, the Whiskey War, also known as the Liquor War. Okay, I love this cricket. Candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker. Where was that? Where was that from? Wasn't it from a movie or something? I don't know. If you know, let me know. So there you go. Some Canadian facts, a little of my history, the fun, the shenanigans, and oh yeah, for the new people, my cousin had a friend who owned a Lambo, and he came over, and my cousin says, "Would you like to go?" I forgot how he said it now. I can't remember. Oh my gosh. Anyhow, would you like to go for a ride? And I wasn't thinking that we could only fit the two of us. His buddy, well, I thought my cousin was going to drive me, but no, his buddy was. Oh boy, was he cute. I think I was 13, maybe 14, I don't know, 12, I don't know, something like that. Oh, he was so cute, a cute guy, a nice flashy car. I don't know, did we lock up his mother and my mother in the basement? What did we do with them? They were in the backyard chit-chatting, and his mother came over and said, "Oh, hi," whatever his name is and all, and they says, "Oh, you don't go in that car, it's dangerous." And my cousin's like, "Oh no, Sandra's not going into the car, no, go back, enjoy the roses, drink some tea." They always had coffee. My mom was a big coffee drinker. I think they drank more tea in their house, but anyhow. And they also drank, when they had beer, they put ginger ale in it. Now, is that a Canadian thing, or is that just their thing? If anyone's from Canada, or if anyone knows. But anyhow, so he got her in the backyard, and I think my mom was enjoying her coffee so much, so there I went into the car, so excited, looking over at the dreamboat guy. Oh, you can only imagine. If you were a teenage girl, you know what I'm talking about. So anyhow, he lived on a street that went up, and the top of the street was Yonge Street. Pretty sure, I'll say I'm 99.9% sure it was Yonge Street, that it went like up on a slope. Holy cow! He took off from 1 to, I don't know, 150, I don't know how fast. Holy cow! I mean, I was ready for, this is going to be fun, but my gosh. And then he was speeding down the neighborhoods, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, his mother, my mother are going to come out. So my cousin said he was going to go back with them. And, he said, I know my mom's going to say something. So he was going to just, make something up to cover so I could have a nice time in this car. And I don't know what was better, the car or looking over at the hot guy. Oh, if my mother only knew. You know, I can't remember. I know when I told this story before, I remembered if we ever got caught, like they came out. It seems to me that, I don't know, that they were standing there waiting for me, but I don't remember. If you can find that story before, whatever it was, that story, because at the time I told it, someone was alive who I called to check the story with if I got caught. I truly do not remember. I'm exhausted today. These allergies, I haven't been sleeping good, so I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure we got away with it. For some reason, I think I got in trouble. Well, my cousin got in trouble too from his mom for, how dare you let your younger cousin go? And oh, whatever it was all worth it. And I knew, you know, the consequences. I might get in trouble, but oh, where is that guy now? Where is he? Probably happily married with, you know, grandkids or whatever. But I got to go in a fancy car. Not my car. My dream car is if you've been around, a red Corvette. Oh, how I want a red Corvette with George Clooney in it. But we know that will never happen. And someday I'll tell you the story about I almost got a vet. But I made a wise decision over a, not wise one. No, that didn't come out right. Well, I'll tell you the story another time so this doesn't get too long. So I hope you enjoyed this, and anyone who is from Canada, lives in Canada, I hope you had a very happy, fun, delicious, making new memories, remembering the old Canada Day. I wish I could be there. I miss going there. I miss, you know, and is Canada's Wonderland still there? Is the X still there? Let me know. But I hope you had a great day, and happy birthday to Canada. I'd sing you the national anthem, but my nose is too stuffed, my lips are too dry. But thank you to my son who reminded me, because I usually try to always get this video out. So for now, please help share our channel. We're trying to grow it to 1,000+ subs. It's free to join. It's not join, to sub. Join is something different. I don't have join. It's free to sub. Just smash that subscriptions number. I am so tired. Holy cow. The subscription button, the like button, and I'd like to know if anyone's from Canada today, and you can tell me about the, you know, is drinking beer with some ginger ale a thing, or was it their thing? Do you still have Canada's Wonderland? Do you have the X still? And do you have the Store Dominion? So for now, don't forget to be kind to people. You don't know what they're going through. Pay it forward if you can, and be the reason someone smiles today. So for now, Canadians, you may be still celebrating, but I hope it was great, fun, and safe. So I guess I'll give you a hug. Maybe you got your 5 hugs today, so you got extra hug day. And thanks for watching. Toodles, and now we will see if this gadget will shut off. If you're even awake to watch this video. Thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, is it going to shut off? I don't know. Cross your fingers.